Hi, it's me again, Mamaneline, your Math 7 teacher. We are back with another video lesson for Quarter 3, Week 1 SLHT 2 lesson based on the most essential learning competency, classifies the different kinds of angles. Our reference is the SLHT from DepEd Cebu province written by Mr. Darrell A. Nastor. Our objectives are: first, classify the different kinds of angles. Second, illustrate the different kinds of angles. And lastly, display positive attitude and cooperation with a parent, guardian, or home tutor in answering the different tasks. Let's start with the definition of an angle. An angle is a union of two non-collinear rays with a common endpoint. The two non-collinear rays are the sides of the angle, while the common endpoint is called the vertex. When we say non-collinear rays, so these are rays that do not lie on the same line. Okay, we have here a figure, and in this figure, ray AB and ray AC are two non-collinear rays because they do not lie on the same line. Therefore, ray AC and ray AB form an angle. And in this figure, ray RQ and ray RS are two collinear rays because they lie on the same line. Let us have some examples of angles. So the following are angles. So take a look at the angles in these examples. And the following are not angles. Okay, can you see the difference of the two? Okay, so I think now you can already identify which are angles and which are not angles. Let's proceed to naming an angle. In this figure, ray OA and ray OB are the two sides of the angle. Point O is the vertex of the angle. We can name an angle using a number, vertex, or the vertex and 2 points on each side of the angle. If 3 letters are used to name an angle, the middle letter is the vertex of the angle. And with the symbol used in denoting an angle is this one. Okay, the angle above can be named as angle O, angle 1, angle AOB, or angle BOA. We have 3 classifications of angles according to their measures. So the unit of measure we use is the degree, denoted by this symbol. Okay. Angle measures are between 0 degrees and 180 degrees. So there are 3 classifications, namely acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angle. Acute angle, it is an angle whose measure is greater than 0 degrees but less than 90 degrees. Okay, the following are examples of acute angles. So we have here 45-degree angle, 20-degree angle, and 65-degree angle. So they are all less than 90 degrees, but greater than 0 degrees. And when we say right angle, it is an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. For example, this one. Okay, this symbol denotes that the angle is 90 degrees. Lastly, obtuse angle. It is an angle whose measure is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Okay, examples are this one, 145-degree angle, 95-degree angle, and 170-degree angle. However, in trigonometry, an angle is formed by the two rays with a common endpoint. One side of the angle rotates about the common endpoint and the other side remains stationary. The stationary ray is the initial side of the angle and the rotating ray is the terminal side. When the terminal side stops rotating, the initial side and the terminal side forms an angle. Okay, look at these examples. We have here an initial side and the terminal side rotates up to this side. So we form an angle. The same with this one. Initial side rotates here up to here and forms an angle. This definition of an angle will give us additional classification of angles, which are the zero angle, straight angle, reflex angle, and perigon angle. A zero angle measures 0 degrees. Straight angle measures exactly 180 degrees. A reflex angle measures more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. And perigon angle measures exactly 360 degrees. In the perigon angle, the terminal side falls on the same line with the initial side. So as you can see, you can only see one line or one ray, but actually they are two. This one is the initial and this one is the terminal side. And for this part of the SLHT, no need to use protractor in drawing your angles. Just use any straight edge or ruler. For example, in this clock, we can draw an obtuse angle like this, or other forms as long as it's an obtuse angle. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something and happy learning, everyone.